You're with WION. I'm Aisha. Here's a look at the top stories at this hour. The death toll from Sunday's twin bombings in Baghdad has risen to over 200. Iraq is observing 3 days of national mourning following the attacks, which have been claimed by the so-called Islamic State. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina paid homage to the victims of the Dhaka terror attack. She met the families of the victims at Banani Stadium. 22 people, including 18 foreigners, 2 locals and 2 security personnel, died in the terror attack on Friday night. In other news, British Foreign Minister Philip Hammond has backed Theresa May's bid for Prime Ministership. Lending his support, Hammond said May has the pragmatism to get the best exit deal for Britain from the EU. Over in China, regulators say news gathered from social media cannot be published without approval. This is the latest attempt at tightening control over the country's media. Beijing says the move is part of the government's efforts to stem what it calls fake news and rumors. In other news, in what's likely to be the biggest space event of this year, NASA's Juno spacecraft is set to end its 5-year journey to Jupiter early tomorrow morning. This is the first time a spacecraft will orbit the poles of Jupiter, providing new answers about the planet's core, composition, and magnetic fields. In sports, Japan's Hideki Matsuyama adds his name to the growing list of golfers pulling out of the Rio Olympics. The 24-year-old is the 6th player ranked in the top 20 to withdraw, citing the threat from the Zika virus. Remember, world number 1 Jason Day and golfing great Rory McIlroy are among the others who have already withdrawn. Those were your top stories at this hour. Stay with us for the latest news and updates from across the world on WIONews.com.